is happening. So
Concertul proiectului fațade și coridoare.
Как раз на улице Мира, когда началась война.
Casa Zemstvei. We are the podcasting.
Zemstvei comes also from земля, from landowners.
This is Fresh Art International. I'm Cathy Byrd. We've been sharing stories about art and culture since 2011. Today, I introduce you to a new contemporary art podcast in the making. Reflective conversations in English, Romanian, and Russian will soon shine light on Casa Zemstvei, an energy zone for independent art and culture in Chișinău, Moldova. Over 3 days, I'm privileged to introduce podcasting to a small group of locals, aged 17 to 22.
hi, I'm Alex Hanganu.
I am Marina Skaleckaia.
I'm Daniel Boldurat.
I'm Bogdan Glavan.
And I am Olga Raileanu.
Each is drawn to the new media opportunity, eager to engage in 21st century journalism. First, we meet online for introductions. As they share their passion for music and sound, art and community, I know they're ready to learn the how-tos. We'll soon meet in person for a 3-day intensive workshop. The voices and sounds in this episode were recorded in and around Casa Zemstvei, the House of Zemstvei. Culture makers activate 8 spaces and the wide corridor that connects them in a mid-19th century building complex that stretches the length of a city block. Testing 1, 2, 3. On day 1 of our workshop, I roll my black carry-on bag into the Oberlicht Association office, early arrivals, to unpack and set up the mobile recording studio I brought from the United States. The digital natives get to work without hesitation. Within 30 minutes, they're seated, wearing headsets, and interviewing each other, asking and answering a short list of questions.
So far, what's your first impression of the workshop? How do you like it?
Everything is amazing because they came here with a passion and something.
They learn to slate audio files, position microphones, pay attention to the sound of their clothes, and observe the sound of the door that opens and closes. As others arrive, Alex holds out the microphone to capture our Casa tour with Oberlicht's director Vladimir Us.
It's not an official tour of Casa Zemstvei, it's more like my own perspective on Casa Zemstvei, right? So
Artists and organizers come out to greet us. We explore the exhibition in Spațiu. We visit studios and performance spaces. An activist coalition invites us to their 4th year anniversary.
So Coalition is an umbrella organization founded in 2021 and it has as members 15 organizations and initiative groups from the independent cultural sector. It was created to improve working conditions in the independent cultural sector. So just enjoy. I am Sanda. I'm the directress of the Coalition of Independent.
Marina leads a jam session. On day 2, the building's caretaker rides down the corridor to open the door for me. Ready, set, go. We begin with a listening session, reflections on day 1, and an introduction to story structure.
Reflections about yesterday.
Okay. I really enjoyed the way we discuss
things, the way we learn things, because it's not only about journalism, it's about the way of seeing everything around us.
More testing of the interview model. 2 by 2 participants go solo this afternoon, taking their mobile phones and a couple of professional recorders to spark sonic conversations with the building itself. Sitting around the table for a deep thinking session, we sift through ideas that will shape the stories. They decide their episodes will create a portrait of Casa Zemstvei's people. The building and its cultural history will be elemental. In the evening, one team records an interview with Maxime in the analog print studio called Third Space.
It's way to learn how work things and way to autonomy through it.
Alex records with organizers of Bioskop Cinema Club.
We organize movies every week, and this is how we gather people, the interest around Bioskop. And we think it's important that we keep a place in the city that shows movies for free and where you can come. We are donation-based and you can just donate if you can.
The rest of us prepare for field day. Day 3 is field day at Casa Zemstvei. We begin with listening and reflection, identifying who will go where to collect which interviews and sounds across 6 hours of activations in the building. Then we jump and run. In true relay style, the few recorder kits we have are passed hand to hand as the team reaches out to catch the stream of voices and sounds that flow through the corridor and into various spaces. Alex collects voices in a refugee children's workshop where an enchanted forest grows up the walls.
Eu mă numesc Alex și astăzi suntem în ospăție la atelierul de artă.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Танзар Юлия, и я здесь в ателье в Музее Земства веду творческую детскую мастерскую, которая называется «Pedura fermecata», на русском это «Волшебный лес».
Franz sits down to lose himself in a queer choir rehearsal. Daniel and Bogdan trace a path through current exhibitions in the space. Their interviews centering on notions of war and peace.
Это, по вашему мнению, эта выставка справляется с задачей не то что пропаганды, а вот именно распространения идеи, насколько важен мир?
Marina takes in the story of a portrait artist whose sketches line the walls of the corridor.
Eu ies din casă, eu mă aștept că pe mine să mă înhați cineva, știi? Și eu sunt nevoit să-l contraatac, știi? Ce să-i fac eu lui? Eu îl desenez, știi?
Olga picks up the grunge vibe of the DIY bicycle workshop, mind still spinning. Next up, the challenge of post-production. We meet at mine over a week's time for listening sessions, scripting, and voiceover recording.
Hello, we are in Chișinău, Republic of Moldova. My name is Alex Hanganu, and today I want to tell you a story as a part of the Reflectând Zemstvei podcast.
Quite the sound adventure, don't you think? And this is only the beginning. I'm Cathy Byrd. This is the Fresh Art International podcast. Today we come to you from Chișinău, in the Republic of Moldova. This is where a small team of aspiring podcasters has been recording the voices and sounds of a passionate local community. Their episodes will shine light on those who come together in the space called Casa Zemstvei. Together, they represent a call to action, declaring independence from the cultural mainstream. This is the House of Zemstvei. If you like what you're hearing, Please follow our podcast and share it on social media. Listeners like you make Fresh Art International possible. When you visit our site, you'll find other episodes about art and culture from around the globe. Stay tuned for more contemporary art talk.